Elon Musk got one, but I think didn't Kanye West school get shut down or something like that?
Ooh,
Kanye West school didn't get shut down for some reason
um,
because the school's named after his mom.
I didn't even know he had no school and shit.
You're out here in California in the Simi Valley.
Damn, you out there, so you'd have probably heard about it before me.
School's called Donda.
Oh, okay. I ain't know that shit. I don't know. So, well, now we tuning in. This is another episode of Spending the Conscious Mindset, episode 26. We're gonna be talking about relationships, politics, and social media, and whatever else that comes to mind. Uh, I think it was another one I want to show you, right? Oh, this one right here. Look at this.
Together, take on one form, deform, reform. Makes no difference, it's all the same. Humans consider themselves unique, so they've rooted their whole theory of existence on their uniqueness. One is their unit of measure, but it's not. All social systems we put into place are a mere sketch. 1 + 1 = 2. That's all we've learned. But 1 + 1 has never equaled 2. There are, in fact, no numbers and no letters. We've codified our existence to bring it down to human size, to make it comprehensible. We've created a scale so that we can forget its unfathomable scale.
But if humans are not the unit of measure, and the world isn't governed by mathematical laws, what governs all that?
Film a car speeding down a road. Speed up the image infinitely, and the car disappears. So what proof do we have of its existence? Time gives legitimacy to its existence. Time is the only true unit of measure. It gives proof to the existence of matter. Without time, we don't exist. Together, take on one.
Heard that?
Yep.
Now that's some deep shit. That's some deep ass shit right there. When she explained that shit and she said that they don't exist unless time. And remember how he was like, if you speed up something so fast, it's not there. So that's
Right.
and like if they speeding something up and it's not there, is it really there? Like these people so cold. Like, you know, so crazy. I seen this movie. I watched this movie. But I was so focused on the fact that she could use 100% of her brain that I bypassed this part right here. One of the most craziest parts, the best part. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she'll probably be back. Her shit caved down. But yeah, this part right here is crazy because this movie talks about time and what does time mean, and that's the reason it is a soul trap, because the time is almost like a it really is an illusion. Maybe time is what starts the aging process. If we was living before time existed, especially about if man was living before time existed, then Like I can't even get this shit out. And so then what did they create? They created something to trap the souls for the reincarnation. That's why I said the reincarnation is not for us.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is crazy, man. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch this movie.
Me, I actually have to rewatch that just to understand because it's not like something you can just quickly look at and be like, boom. You have to rewatch it over again. So
Because
I'm
I
gonna have
was,
to go look it up.
yeah, like I wasn't really, I think I wasn't into time as much during this when this movie came out. Like I wasn't like studying or looking up time. Like I know everybody know that's conscious. They know time is an illusion, but I wasn't like that wasn't my primary focus. I was just watching the movie like, damn, they could use 100% of their brain. So that was mainly my focus on the movie. I might have caught that jewel, but it didn't stick to me because it wasn't something that I was studying at the time. But that's why I say this shit is crazy because time pretty much is an illusion. Because like, think about it. If you is time something that is based upon how you feel? Like, can you control time based upon how you feel? And when
Mhm.
I came up with that concept, I was thinking like, damn, it's just as simple as if you're having a bad day and you go to work, and you having a bad day and you go to work, you working the same 8 hours as your employees, but you're having a bad day, your 8 hours are gonna feel like 16 hours. That person at work is having a good day, they're gonna be like, damn, I'm off work already. But
Mhm.
y'all on the same time, on the same timeline. So how is it that you're on one timeline? I mean, we're on the same timeline, but you feel like shit, and you said you couldn't wait to get off work. It felt like it was all day. And in my time, in my mind, I felt like work went fast as hell because I was having a great day. So that is something right there that is so small that you can just pinpoint and say, damn, time really is an illusion.
I think that how because we have the sun and the moon, how time is created because of the sun and the moon, because of how the sun sets and we have night and day, and time is created, and because of that, they people that are of power use that to basically exercise their power to keep people in slavery. To me,
I think the first time clock, I think the first time clock was a sun disk or the sundial.
yeah, it is. And they said there was what less hours in a day or something like that. Was it 18 hours or something like that? Like we have the longest hours because they wanted people to labor all day.
So look, they telling you right here. This is a that circle right there around those numbers in that clock is a time construct. Things age in that bubble of time. You see what I'm saying? You slow down the carbon and it just keep time. It's the same thing. And they have to we have to reincarnate in order for these things to keep doing. That's why I say each time they change up. That's why they keep changing up the world. So as the new souls come back on the planet, they'll see that the world is different. It's still not the 1950s. We're still not riding on horses and carriages. Everything is changing. So through that reincarnation process, they zap your motherfucking brain and then probably put you in a psych in a certain cycle to where you will get shot back on the earth or however the energies go back into a woman's womb.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like something ain't we don't it's something that they're not telling us. Because why would you create time to keep us trapped in here? Why?
Good question.
Man, this shit was the first clock. Mm,
But how many is on the sundown? Is
12.
it 12? Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. If it's 12, that means it's always been like that. So that shit correlates with zodiacs. You got 12 zodiacs. You got 12 numbers on the clock. You got 12 months in a year. But if you look up the word uh septi is 7. See? Septi. Sept. Latin for 7.
Yeah.
So this is really the 7th month, not the ninth. Just like July is really Julius or Julian or Julius or Julian. Julius. Yeah, Julius. July was
Mhm.
July was called Quintilis, the 5th month. See, is one of the only
Mhm.
named for a person. July and August from Augustus and Julius Caesar. I mean, this is basic shit that people should know. So do we technically we are off in the calendar. We on the Gregorian calendar. Who the fuck is the Gregorians? You see what I'm saying? Like that's the stuff that I be thinking like, oh, they be like, oh, we're on a Gregorian calendar. Like, okay, well, who the fuck is the Gregorians? I never heard of nobody of the Gregorians ever.
Have you looked up the Egyptian calendar yet? Because they believe in 360 days instead of 365. All the Phoenicians and all them, they believe in 360 days.
No, look, it's a was a solar calendar with 365 days a year. The year consisted of 3 seasons of 120 days each, plus an intercalary month of 5 epogonal days treated as an outside. Oh, you're right, yeah. Because those 5 days was treated as an outside of the year proper. Like each season was divided into 4 months of 30 days.
So how we went from the Phoenician, Egyptian calendar, Ethiopian calendar, 360 days to like 365.
They
So I'm like,
weird
that's a
as
lot of days.
look, they weird as hell. They just said a the Egyptian calendar was a solar calendar with a 365-day year. The year consisted of 3 seasons of 120 days each. 3 seasons of 120 days each.
See, this is Wikipedia. On the other websites that are
It's-
credible, they say it's 365 days.
What? Look, they was devised as 365-day calendar that seems to have begun in 4236 BCE, the earliest recorded year in history.
You don't have to type in Egyptian calendar 360 days.
Right here, 360-day year.
Hmm. And this is information I was read 15 years ago.
Look, the thing is, look, the question 1 week was 10 days.
Hmm.
3 weeks was 1 month.
See?
4 months was 1 season. 3 seasons and 5 holy days was 1 year. Where did that fourth season come in? What we got? Spring, summer, fall, winter. Was it no winter, G?
That's the question we have to
Because
ask.
everything dies in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
Everything dies. That's what the cold represents, death. When you have a sickness or you have a cold, your body is not warm enough to fight off this sickness. It's more cold. So now that's why they say you have a cold or cold, like you're cold. Like everything dies in the wintertime. And they show you that the trees die, the leaves die, everything died. That's why springtime, everything springs forth. So everything is so happy because the death, the winter death curse is gone. That's what I'm saying. That shit, they had to create that. What the fuck is snow?
Hmm.
And just for a season, for like 4 months, 5 months, it's just snow and cold and frost and ice.
Like you said, it could be the death season. Everything dies out and everything comes back in the spring alive. It's like a hibernation season.
Like a
That's why the
it's like a
how
rebirth.
how the bears go in and hibernate, and the ants do too. So yeah, it could be a rebirth. Yeah.
My thing is this. Why would they create, why would it die like that? Why would that happen?
Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
What she say? 10th month is October, which is also when everything starts to die. Right, because they do the Halloween. Oh, the dead. The Day of the Dead and Halloween are the last day of October and the first day of November. It's also when we lose sun, or at least when the sun is the furthest away. But why though? It's almost as if winter is a form of reincarnation for nature. It's like a physical reincarnation. You spring up, die, and then you rebirth,
Mhm.
and then you rebirth in the summer. I mean, in the springtime, only to die again in the wintertime. Like that's a form of reincarnation, death, and rebirth. It's
Yeah, it
it's,
is.
it's deeper than just, oh, it's springtime and it's wintertime. No, this is Mother Nature on a death and rebirth cycle. And it's physically in our fucking face. And we just accept it as, oh, it's winter. And then the same thing happens again in the spring, in the summer. The same thing. And that's why I've been telling people like reincarnation ain't for us. It's the same shit. That's why they keep changing our fucking reality. They keep telling us, oh, technology is getting better and better and better. Like, why would they shut a whole NASA system down? Why would y'all shut the whole fucking space system down? Stations and where y'all do all this shit, then all of a sudden create a space force.
Yeah,
Like,
they shut down all the telescopes.
shut
Mhm.
everything down and then create a space force. These people play so many games, and when you just sit back and pay attention, like it's crazy. Hold on. We need the sun. It's like a battery pack. So the wintertime or those cold months are when they recharge. Death and cold go hand in hand. Exactly. When somebody dies, their body becomes what? Cold. The body becomes cold. There's no life in it. That's why I keep telling y'all heaven is warm. Places of peace is warm. Sunlight, fresh air. Hell is cold. Hell is cold, baby. It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. The sun is like a battery pack for us. It's like a solar panel. We like some solar panels or something. Like our skin is the solar panels, and we need that sun. Because if that sun don't rise, we fucked up. They to shut the space program until the writers come off strike. They shut the space program. But look, the writers come off strike. These are stories. They making this shit up. I keep telling y'all, I think a rocket is a big ass a big ass submarine, a flying submarine that has to get so much velocity to go down into the motherfucking ocean. Cause when that shit get to breaking off, where do that shit fall? That shit go right into the ocean. If you look at a rocket, it don't just go straight up. That motherfucker start to curve. It start to arc up. It's like it's about to curve and curve and curve and then go straight down a portal into the ocean or some shit like that. Because you can't break up out of here. You can't. It's a dome over this bitch.
I'm trying to understand this. They're gonna shut down the space program until the writers come off the strike. Well, what does the writer strike got to do with the space program?
Because it's
How?
fake. It's fake. It's fake. They know when technology and shit came out, we was gonna surpass this shit. They knew it. They knew it.
Was deliberately spraying cold germs in subways, was deliberately trying to make people ill with the AIDS virus. This is pretty serious stuff. Do you really feel that?
Well, that's a good question. Oh, I'm with Barbara Walters now. Oh, that's a serious one. Okay, so I got to now because people are going to chase me after this. People are going to chase me. I believe that it is quite highly possible that the AIDS virus is a result of genetic warfare testing
by American agents?
Absolutely.
Well, why
am I a conspiracy theorist? I'm a conspiracy theorist, aren't I?
Hey, I don't know if y'all.
You heard you see her face? She was like, shit, like, God damn it, Will. Like, you're a good guy. You're good with the program. Why would you be on here talking like this?
Ain't this an old video or is it new?
That's old as hell. That looked like the real Will Smith. Like, that's what I'm saying. He was like, damn, my conspiracy theory is like, damn. He telling you that the AIDS virus is for some like genetic testing or some shit. They was putting shit in food. They was fucking shit up. People catching AIDS back in the day. Like the same thing with this new shit. This is what they do to keep us down, man. They do everything to keep us down. But listen to this dude right here about how he tell y'all, like I've been telling y'all for so long, that the weather is fake and it's a simulation, and study HARP, the weather technology and weather modifications and shit like that. Now people have social media and phones that they can show you what the fuck going on. Now listen to this.
I noticed, but I actually work in a cloud factory. We create clouds and make rain for the city of Chicago. The government doesn't want you to know this. We control the climate.
This is what I've been trying to tell y'all all along. They have actual factories that make these clouds.
So look, when he said over the city of Chicago, I instantly started thinking like, damn, That's probably why motherfuckers fucked up out here. Like they probably putting something in that rain, and you going outside, whether you get rained on or not, you going outside, breathing that shit in. It's like some type of chemical reaction or something. Everybody in that bitch angry and ready to kill and shoot and murder kills, like putting you on your last. It's like it's fucking with your emotions some type of way.
Well,
People know what
Whereas
the
the Islam said it, they put it in the water.
you said what?
Rizza Islam said they put in something in the water. Reason why there's so much crime there.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with dude. Like he be saying some philosophical shit sometimes, but I just don't. It's something about him. Like I just don't fuck with his taste, like his kind, like all that Muslim shit you doing. You saying the enemy and the government is the but nigga, you in power, you do something. We can't do shit. Like
He's one of those too, but I'm just mentioning how he mentioned that. But I
yeah,
think that they all sell out, but they're just hard. They're just here to um keep the shit moving. You know?
it's like they like some fake activists or something. Like
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Because they haven't went out on the streets and did anything. They scared. They ain't going out there.
ain't no niggas will fuck them up. Come over there with that Muslim shit. Nobody trying to do that shit. But this what I'm saying. Like, did you see her face when she was asking? He was like, "Oh, I'm on here with Barbara Walters." Like, that's because back in the day, the elites watched Barbara Walters. They will put whatever person that they paying or testing them, or how they still do today, on Jimmy Kimmel Live and all that shit, late night and all that shit. That be them. So that be them elites putting them celebrities on there to testing them and see if they gonna keep they codes and speaking in codes, all type of shit. Just like what's old girl name? Um Doja Cat. You go
Mhm.
back, she got it's like four of them, five of them got they arms in a circle and they all got the number four. And remember, we just did the little thing on Jay-Z, the 444, and we came across that video. Kanye West said that Jay-Z was speaking in codes. He's talking to us. And he's speaking in some type of code. He's like, oh yeah, he's telling codes, like he's speaking languages. Like he know that's why I said they have a different language than us. That 444 thing, they know us people, or the surface level people that don't really understand the esoteric knowledge of the numbers and the numerology. They gonna say that, oh, this is some evil stuff, or these some the angel numbers, the 444 angel numbers. Like that's not what that means. So it could be four coordinates. It could be some type of coordinates on a map, that particular map that they know. Like it could be something that we don't know.
I
In
think totally different.
what you mean?
I think it's the number of the. That's just me. I think it's the number of the Antichrist 444. But
Mm,
that's just me.
mm,
It's just like a salute
like 4
by
points.
throwing numbers up.
Yeah, like we got north, east, south, west, 4 points. Um,
Mhm.
even four, like four. That's death in Chinese or China or something. That's why they don't associate with the number four in China, because
Mm.
four sounds like death. Uh, yeah,
That's deep.
yeah. I think so. Let me uh
And then like 8-4. Whose birthday's on 8-4?
see. It's one of these languages.
Whose birthday on 8-4?
WHO.
It's either Chinese or Korean. It's one of them. See Wayne. So where is Korean? Julian. It was one of them. Uh, I'll find that shit another time because I'll be looking all day for that shit. But it's one of them. It was China. It was one of them shits. I read that shit. It had the language and everything, and they say that's what they don't associate with the number 4 because it could be a different fucking tribe or something. And I'm just mixing them up, but it was saying that shit. See, look, she said it too. In China, the word death is like 4. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, and also the our former president's birthday is on 8/4.
Who was that?
No, Obama.
8/4. Damn.
444.
Yeah, then look, like you say, the numerology with that is 12. Our sun kids just did it,
Mm-hmm.
which coincides with the clock.
So if you go from August and count 12 months, where we be at?
What you mean?
Go from August and count 12 months.
Go back
So
or forward?
August will be the forward.
So August will be the first.
Yeah.
Do you want me to add September? I mean, the December, November, and December too.
Yeah, the whole 12 months. So like if you go forward by going 12
You'll be back in August. It's a year.
back in August.
I don't get what you're saying.
No, because I was thinking about something. I lost my thought. I'll
Oh,
come back to it.
it's
I
like
was-
I'm like shit. I don't know what the hell you talking about. There are over 200 Chinese languages. Yeah, it is. I know it's a lot of Chinese languages. I was just saying that in that incident sounded like that. Barry is allegedly the Antichrist. Who is Barry?
that's his name.
The Antichrist name is Barry?
That's what Barack Obama's name is Barry. That's his nickname.
Why do you think Obama is the Antichrist? What's going on with you?
He is, yo. You don't think so? That's why he was. That's why Jay-Z throwing out that 444. That's what it means. It's the number of the Antichrist, and right there the symbol, and he gave it up by giving the 444. So people that know like numerology and numbers, they will know who's 444. And then people, it'll take a long time for them to figure out, but already know 84. That's what it is. He's born in the month of August the 4th. The
But the number.
Antichrist is born on August the 4th. He gave it up to the society, so I already know what he's talking about.
So what does this mean then?
What?
The 666.
It's talking about uh the number of man. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, six.
But why is it associated with that? Is they trying to say man is Satan or man is evil?
Yeah, basically.
Dirty bastards.
Because if you actually look in the King Nebuchadnezzar, he had like a 6 footed. I think it was 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 wide, 6 inch wide, like statues, all equal to 666.
Nah, y'all getting on some real conspiracy stuff. I remember that Yes We Can and they slowed it down. That could have been.
I didn't even bring that up. I'm not bringing that up. I'm looking at what they throw out, and I just come to the
Right
conclusion.
here. Yeah, right
I'm a.
here.
Oh, you talking about all hell Satan? That's what it says in backwards.
Yeah, I'm thinking
I heard about that.
somebody put them shits in there like yes we can mean yes say hell saying so if you was doing something with a job or something he's like yeah we can so that means we hell saying like come on man We gotta get.
Nah, I'm not going by that. It's just by the
Yes, we
signs.
can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Have you tried to do
Hold
a
on, hold
reverse on it?
hold on.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Okay, he reversed it.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Thank you, say. Thank you, say. Thank you, say. Thank you, say.
If y'all cap, that's cap. I'm not. That's cap. No, that is not me mixing and mastering. Hell no. That's what I'm saying. That's cap, man. He ain't. Some stuff be. You got to think they tried to demonize the man as soon as he got in office. Like, now I know he be with some weird shit because he allowed the gay marriage and all that shit, but like, that ain't. That ain't that.
Nah, I'm not. I'm saying that basically. I'm talking about just dealing with numerology. I ain't even dealing with the registry and music. I don't know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? I never study it, so I don't know nothing about that.
Mm, man.
I did. There was a video that he was talking about um making people stop believing their leaders and throw conspiracies out there where people stop believing when we
What
have
you
too many conspiracies, knowing that they don't know what to believe anymore by having all these conspiracies and stuff like that. So they had a video on that. I can't find it anymore. I don't know why, but it was some recent surfaced. I'm like, dang, for real?
What you mean?
There's a video that this dude put out. I had to like send it to you, but it's a video of a dude that put out like him telling about their plan. Put a bunch of conspiracies out there to confuse the people where they stop believing, um, make them stop believing in their leaders, and then come in with a solution.
But that's damage control. We know that. But I'm saying, what do we need to believe in? That's what I'm saying. Just like Billy Carson talking about we the Anunnaki, and don't be surprised one day if we see black people get off the spaceships. Nigga, what? Why is y'all just riding around watching motherfuckers get killed? I don't get it.
Mm.
I don't get it. So that's why I say, like, I don't know. All that little God's coming back and all that shit ain't, it's too,
Why they have space war then? Why they got space weapons? Who they fighting up in space? They gotta be fighting somebody.
yeah, but okay, if they fighting somebody, them people that they fighting ain't fucking with us. Cause we still stuck in this bitch. Mankind is like in the middle of a war that we don't even know that's fucking that's going on. You know what I'm saying? We are the perfect creation. That's why they down here fucking with us. That's why I go back to when we go back to the beginning of the Bible when they tell about the Elohim and they say let's make man in our image. Like fuck what they looking like, man. Let's make it in our image now. So they came down here fucking around, gene splicing and switching shit up. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it was like all that. Like motherfuckers ain't y'all just watching us down here get fucked up. Babies getting killed, people just doing weird shit, grown ass men raping women, raping babies. You know what? Like what? Like that's some evil ass shit. So it's just like that's crazy. I don't
Yeah.
know Anunnaki jumping off the motherfucking all them people that's talking about we the Anunnaki and shit. Them niggas is Malachi Z. York agents or something.
Yeah, because how we Anunnakis when the Anunnakis was already here already.
And or not even that. They talking about their story is they came and came from their planet to come to our planet to mine gold. We already had our own planet. Why the fuck is y'all here? Who came? Who told y'all can even come in this bitch and take our gold? Like it don't make sense. The stories don't even make sense. Like it don't make sense, man. That's why I'm getting into all that Melchizedek and the Anunnaki and all that. We not none of that shit. We not Egyptians. We not none of that shit. Y'all walking around with fucking animal heads on y'all body, and we thinking that this is great kingdoms. We don't even realize that. We don't even know what the fuck we looking at. You know, right now, if a motherfucker came, knocked on your door, and their head was a fucking animal head, and it wasn't no mask. It wasn't no mask. It was a real head. You saw the neck go into the head like a real man. He talking, and you see the motherfucking mouth, man. Your ass gonna be gone.
Hmm.
You see anything talking about some old wings, and you see a motherfucker fly down with wings and woof, wings come out. Your ass not gonna walk out like, oh my god, it's God. Your ass running because that's not natural.
Or there's some human that look like human beings. They just come here, land, walk out looking like human beings, androgynous.
You know them androgynous motherfuckers. They say that's where your boy from.
Who?
Trump. He's an
Which
Andromedan.
one?
He's an Andromedan mixed with the thing about Trump, they can't fuck with Trump because somebody in their timeline on the blood thing had sex with the enemy. And that's how Trump was created. So Trump is on both sides of the fence. He related to the Palladians and he related to the Andromedans.
How do
So
you figure this?
I can't remember where I got this shit from. Don't get me up here
Are
line.
they sure this is true?
I don't know. I don't
Oh
know.
wow, these
It,
people be coming up with the most strangest stuff.
it be some strange ass shit. I was looking up some. I was into them Palladians and Andromedans and shit when I was studying the Draconians, and it was saying somehow Trump is a Andromeda. He's an Andromeda, whatever the fuck it is. He's one of them. And that's the
Mm.
reason why they hate him and they cause so much hate on the planet to hate Trump and all that shit because they know he was the one that's going to come and try to, change up how they run in the world. All this crazy ass pedophilia, Epstein Island, all that shit. Trump exposed all that shit.
So wait a minute, what side is he on? Is he on the evil side of the Anunnaki, or what side is he on?
I don't know. I feel like shit. If you know them motherfuckers, you evil, goddamn it. Shit, I don't know. It's this video. Let me see if I got it on my Instagram where they was talking about they was talking about this dude said he did an interview and Trump had these people executed, had Hillary Clinton executed. Bingo. Check it out.
Were you there? No. Okay, what's your source of information that Hillary was executed as you described here on video to your followers?
First and foremost, a journalist can't disclose his sources by law, so I'm not going to burn a source. I believe your client has actually invoked that privilege as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm an investigative journalist, and I am protected by the First Amendment to not reveal my source, number one. Number two, this exact story is widely reported across many different outlets across the world.
Where did you get it from?
I just told you.
From who? Can you name a source? Any source?
I'm not going to name my sources. Absolutely not.
You said it was.
Don't put me out of business.
It was widely reported where?
Across many different media.
Notice he said the source will put them out of business.
Exactly.
Come on, man. There's somebody on the inside that's seeing this shit fucked up and they telling shit.
Media outlets across the world.
Can you name some of them?
No, I can't. I don't have the list here in my head. I didn't know you were going to ask me, but you're free to research it yourself.
Well, your source for Hillary Clinton's execution, first of all, did that person ask for confidentiality?
Objection. They don't have to ask for confidentiality to be a source of a journalist. It's not how it works.
Okay.
And yes, they did.
Okay. Did you have just one source for this information or multiple sources?
I don't know if I had one source for this particular piece of information. I have multiple sources that give me information that are very close to the actual events that I talk about occurring.
Okay. Can you tell me who authorized the execution of Hillary Clinton?
Donald Trump.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The military tribunal authorized the execution.
But Donald Trump was there.
Donald Trump was president of the United States, ordered the arrest via the military, and then presided over the execution.
Okay. Did the Secretary of Defense approve the execution?
I have no idea.
Yeah, where did the execution take place?
Guantanamo Bay.
And, we've seen Hillary since the end of 2018, haven't we, on television, or is that a body double?
You see what you think is Hillary on television, but that's not Hillary.
Okay. It's your belief that's a body double?
It is a body double.
Okay. How do you know that?
Because Hillary was executed on December 31st of 2018.
Okay. But you aren't a firsthand witness to the execution, is that correct?
Correct. Asked and answered.
Okay. What other high-level public officials were executed by military tribunals?
Joe Biden.
Look how Biden is now. That's a fucking clone.
Look at his eyes. It's not even blue no more. It looks black.
Come on, man. That ain't Biden, man.
He was, I think you've broadcast that he was executed for crimes against humanity in 2019.
Yes.
And the Joe Biden that was elected president in November of 2020 is really a body double? You've broadcast that, right?
Yes. A body double and or cloning technology is amazing today. Most people don't know about it, but could also be a clone, but I don't think so because it looks nothing like the actual Joe Biden anyway. All
right. So Mark Esper, he was the Secretary of Defense. Does he know about these executions?
Mark Esper turned out to be a cabal deep state plant. And Mark Esper is a traitor, in my opinion.
Okay. Should be executed?
No, I didn't say that.
I thought you said earlier traitors should be executed.
He wasn't put through trial, and he wasn't indicted, as far as I'm aware, unless it's still sealed for anything. If he does get found guilty of a crime of treason, sedition, or crimes against humanity, those particular offenses call for the death penalty, which I support in those cases.
Was Anthony Fauci executed?
I have conflicting information on that.
Okay. Have you reported that he will be arrested and tried by a military tribunal?
Yes.
And if found guilty, he'll then be executed?
I'm not the one that controls that, but if he's found guilty of a crime of treason, sedition, or crimes against humanity, those particular crimes, if found guilty, carry the sentence of a death penalty.
Did you report on social media that Governor of California, Gavin Newsom, was arrested and executed?
I believe I reported that Gavin Newsom killed himself.
Okay. And who's standing in for Gavin Newsom now? Body double?
Or a clone.
Or a clone. Did you report on social media that the COVID vaccines were developed by Big Pharma to control the minds and actions of humans by way of the 5G networks operated by the phone companies?
I believe that I had discussed that particular topic on my live streams. I don't in the way that you're phrasing it, did I report on it? In my mind, you're making it seem like I gave that information, but I believe I was corroborating with other truther or citizen journalists, whatever you call us, on that particular set of intel. But
did you report that the military tribunal, were you there?
Man, we got to get this goddamn full interview. That shit is fucking crazy. That's why I'm saying, man, it's some shit on here.
He didn't say nothing about Trump being androgynous, right?
He didn't say that.
Palladian.
He didn't say that. That's why I said I gotta remember where I got that shit from, but I didn't make that up. I didn't say, oh, Trump's an Andromedan. I don't even know about these motherfuckers. I just know that it's several different types. You got the Andromedans, the Palladians. Let me see if I can pull up some.
I remember Elon Musk's nanny. I think it's old nanny. She said she seen him go in a room one day. He was communicating with somebody in there, and that's how he became so smart.
I also would have played that shit you showed me too.
What that guy talking about the economy?
I'm gonna play that YouTube video how them aliens gonna come in this bitch and put that big ass face on the top of the screen on the underneath of the UFO and be talking to the whole planet. You hear me? Like everybody can
Are you
hear
talking
you.
about V, the video, the series V?
Yeah,
That's coming. It's coming. That's why Billy Carson is doing what he's doing. He's preparing the people for the reptilian fallen angels. So many names, but yeah, they're preparing for these people to arrive.
Look, aliens from Andromeda told us Army personnel that humans are composite of 22 different ET races. Alex Collier is one of the famous alien contactees who claimed that for over 30 years he had been in contact with aliens from the constellation Andromeda. Their contact included multiple visits to alien spaceships and telepathic connections for decades. That's what I'm saying, bro. You really believe this stuff? This
You
confirms
talking about the Andromedan? I don't believe in their theory of
the
Andromeda.
blue eyes. Where do they get? Listen, where do they get these figures from? Nobody's just making this shit up in their brain. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's part of the game of putting conspiracies in people's heads.
Or like they said, they could be 30 different Andromeda being looking motherfuckers, and all these motherfuckers mixed. Palladians, all these motherfuckers.
Look like characters to me. The blue people.
Yeah, these people crazy. Look, cluster also known as the Seven Sisters. Palladians serve as the Earth's record keepers and have been sent to Earth with the divine purpose of expanding the collective consciousness and allowing for its evolution to continue. No,
That's what they believe.
Reincarnation. That's what they doing. That's the only way it can continue on this bitch.
That's why I think Elon Musk is a star child.
Man, Elon Musk's ass is crazy. Remember that lady did that thing on him? She said he was evil. I think.
Was it the one that she said she's seen a being in his room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his nanny.
Yeah.
When I was a girl, I was pictured and sent to look for a family. It was a boy, the boy's mother, and the boy's grandfather. They were coming from Africa. They were white as me. I thought they'd be black. And because of something the boy did, I never told what he did. The boy did something very dark. When he was very little. And then one day I asked someone in the circle, Imelda, Joaquin's mother, I asked Imelda, I said, is he the Antichrist? I was 13 years old. She didn't even blink. She said, no, but he will present the mark. And when you see him do that, the Antichrist will take the stage. So now here we are, 40 years later. Boom, that boy is the star of the world. The boy's name then was El Elyon. It's changed over time. We're 40 years later. And I see that boy everywhere, and the world adores him, but he's the king of Babylon. When I was
Come on, man. Listen. El Elyon, Elon, Alien, Alien,
Hmm.
Elon, Alien,
He could be the fallen angel's children.
El Leon. Come on, man. Come on, man. These people crazy as fuck. We are literally walking amongst. That's why I be saying, Joe, when you be around, you ever met somebody, they just be doing weird ass shit. Like, well, what the fuck is he doing? Like, why would you do that? Like, something that ain't no real person. That's why, like I told y'all, that NPC that I encountered at the motherfucking food place a few months ago. That lady literally smacked her head on the counter hard as hell, and then grabbed my keys and gave them to me, and then got up and was like, "Oh, I'm okay." Didn't put ice on it. Didn't even rub it. Joe, I'd have been in that motherfucker like, shit, damn, like give me some ice or something. Like, she was just like, I'm talking about that motherfucker hit it so hard that everybody jumped back, like, oh shit. Like, we live in a strange ass world.
Probably clones out here walking amongst us. We don't know it.
What if
Like Jordan Peele's movie, Us.
What if you done had sex with a clone, didn't even know it, then dated a clone, don't even know it? Shit is crazy.
That'd be too deep. I don't think they got organs like that.
It's a clone. It just doesn't have a soul. What do y'all think about birthmarks? Sometimes I be thinking a birthmark is the is like the mark of what happened to you in a previous life. Like it's written on your soul. So when you go back into a body where you got killed at or died or whatever, it makes a mark on your body. That's what I'll be thinking sometimes. 'Cause what the fuck else is it? What is the birthmark? Like, what are you marking me with? Like, I don't know. That should be deep as hell. Because people have birthmarks all over the place. Something crazy could have happened, anything. But that's how I be thinking about birthmarks. Like, I got one right here on the side of my face. Like right here. Like my shit light right there. So I be thinking like, damn, was I, did I have a tumor? Did I get shot in the head? You know what I'm saying? I be thinking all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because what else do it mean? Like, to have a birthmark, like, what else do it mean?
Good question.
What's 5011? What the hell they talking about in the chat?
5011, what is that?
You will hear the story about 5011 more times as long as you know him. What the fuck is 5011? Get the hell out. I don't know what the hell they talking about. Yours is green. Yeah, I seen some be red. Some people birthmark be red. Yin Yang twin. What if a different birthmark color represents a way that you died? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that shit means something. Just like born into sin means missing the mark. What's with this birthmark and missing the mark? What is this mark that we're missing?
Maybe your body's marked out. It could be from the past life. That's what people think.
You said what?
People think that's how the way you died or something tragic happened to your body.
Could be.
Elon Musk tried to sacrifice me to his friends, and he opened a gateway to the abyss when he was a little boy. And Jesus, is he one of his grandfather's lab experiments? Because I go, is he human? I asked my aunt. She's like, I don't know. Those Illuminati. Okay, he opened up something, a portal, a Stargate, whatever. But he was excited and he was jumping up and down. And
So he was able to open up a Stargate in his room.
Whatever you want to call it. I went to the edge of the doorway and I peeked in there, and I was afraid just to peek. And there was something happening in there, like a sci-fi movie. And there was something, he set him up like a little Stonehenge on his bed, and he was tiny, like I told you, so tiny. And he was jumping up and down, and he was saying, Moon, come play with my friends. Okay, that right there says he knew exactly what he was doing.
Wait,
You said moons complete my friends.
Tiny,
What?
like, I was afraid just to peek.
Mom can play with my friends.
And there was something happening in there, like a sci-fi movie. And there was something, he set him up like a little Stonehenge on his bed, and he was tiny, like I told you, so tiny. And he was jumping up and down, and he was saying, Moon, come play with my friends. Okay, that right there says he knew exactly what he was doing.
Did he say moon? She did say moon.
Yeah, moon complete my friends. Don't go too deep. Don't go too deep. Like Maurice says, my tree says, it's gonna get confusing.
No, so look, is this Elon Musk? Is this Elon Musk? Moon, come play with my friends. Fishing for souls in the moon reincarnation. Man, this is deep as hell. Oh man, I'm gonna go into this.
What do you mean? Because I'm not getting it.
Because the moon is a reincarnation center. The whole cycle of the infinity symbol, that's to be trapped in time, almost like a time loop. So when you're trapped in a time loop and you go through the light zaps, which gives you almost what we would call a cosmic washing, and it zaps the soul, erase the memory, almost like the neuralizer thing that Men in Black dude had, that Will Smith had, the little neutralizer thing, like the knowledge, and then boom, you got a motherfucker on there fishing for souls, putting them back, bringing them back here to Earth. Got us trapped into this time loop. The sun and the moon does the same thing over and over and over. So that's almost like a what do you call it? It's a loop. It's a time loop. It's right in front of our faces. You know what I'm saying? This shit is why we get into this. Elon Musk is a part of a think tank.
I mean, he is coming with that brain chip. You gotta think about it.
Yeah, because look, he just came out and did the what you call it, he just released the neural what you call it, the Neuralink thing. Elon. Nah, what the fuck? He just came out with this.
Well,
Look, Dems are training AI to lie. Oh my god.
Yes,
It's bad.
to lie.
To
That's
lie.
exactly right. And to
Yes.
withhold information.
To lie and yes, and to yeah, exactly. To either comment on some things, not comment on other things, but not to say what the data actually demands that it say. Microsoft has a very strong say, if not directly controls OpenAI at this point. So you really have an OpenAI Microsoft situation, and then Google DeepMind are the other two sort of heavyweights in this arena.
They finna use this AI shit and they finna fuck the world up. He just introduced that they are taking participants. Look, the Neuralink is set for human trials. Elon's brain Neuralink is set to begin human trials. You got to be out your rabbit ass mind. And it's
somebody said it was supposed to be for memory, but I don't think so. I think it's for control.
Oh, I'm trying to be like a cyborg. They gonna want to be like Sector and Cyrax on motherfucking Mortal Kombat. You gonna have people that's into Marvel and Marvel comics and Batman and all that shit. They gonna want to be hooked up to a computer. What motherfuckers don't fail to realize is this: these motherfuckers have glitches all the time. If they can hack your motherfucking phone, they gonna be able to hack your motherfucking brain, taking your natural, pure, coded thought process, because your thought process has codes to it. It's coded. So that's why you think a certain way, I think a certain way, somebody else thinks a certain way. That's why if somebody thinking like you or does the same thing as you, it kind of pisses you off because they're matching your code. They're trying to follow your code. Everything has a code. So they're gonna take that shit, mirror your brain, your natural thought process, and have your ass just downloaded with updates. You'll be fucking a fucking phone. You're a walking cell phone.
Yeah, you can make phone calls off the chip off your brain.
Why would you
like
want
call and
like that? Why would you want something to be ringing in your brain like that? Like that shit not in your ear. That shit in your phone. Like that's
why
crazy.
would he come up with that anyway? Why would Elon come up with that and make it seem like he's innocent? I think he's part of him. It don't make no sense to come up with that. I think he's playing both sides of the coin.
I believe that too. He could play both sides. He's smart. That's damage control. Give him a problem. We give him a problem. I mean, we create a problem and then give him a solution.
Yep.
So, the unintelligent artificial intelligence is doing all that on its own. Yeah, because they programmed it to try to give it some type of consciousness. If you're programming this thing to lie, man, these are fallen angels right in our face. The same way that they did in the beginning. Let's create man in our image. Now they're putting the chip in the create to control the whole human race. They will literally be able to hit a button and everybody could just be like, just like in the motherfucking movie. Was it The Matrix or what movie was that when people was just turned their eyes? Dude was laying in the bed with his girl. His eyes just turned green. He just ran out and jumped out the motherfucking window. Like, why? Like that is crazy. I don't even want to take an aspirin. You think I'm gonna put a motherfucking chip in my brain? And you know the way women are going to get surgeries and people just going to get these surgeries, men going to get their knees taller, motherfuckers trying to get taller. They can get their knees stretched out and shit, surgeries, BBLs.
Yeah, they can even extend their penises too, so they got all that now.
I ain't got no problem with that, so I ain't tripping on that. I'm cool on all that. I'm cool on all that. I'm cool on all that. I'm not altering my body in no type of way like that. You put no motherfucking chip in me. Now I'm online. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta sit under the sun to charge and shit. Like hell no, that's crazy. Oh yeah, good looking, Virgil. Good looking, because I'm definitely finna get into that. I'm definitely finna get
About
it.
what?
I've been said that. Look, bro, that's why this is what I'm talking about, like-minded. I literally told us, I said, when I was getting into simulation theory, I never had no real um how can I say this? I never really had no real information on it back then, but I had an idea and I stuck with it because I'm like, man, if we're in a simulation, that means humans are a high technological advanced computer program called humans. That's we're a program. You can literally take some wires, put it on my chest, and upload whatever the fuck is inside my chest onto a fucking computer screen. We have to be somewhat compatible to those components. Just like you have music. We have organs inside our body that can create these same sounds that we are playing, that we hear on a beat or on a machine, because we have seen the human beatbox. We have seen people do music just making sounds with their voice, and it sounds like real instruments. Why do we call the same things that's inside of our body outside of them and then make a song to it, which can create a vibration that can get us to, we play a beat right now, motherfucker get the moving on accident. Sometimes you don't even paying attention to the song, but you be just nodding your head. You could be going through your phone. You hear that beat though. It got them organs moving. It got that shit moving in the inside. Like we all connected. This shit deeper than what we think it is. Way deeper. Yeah, Bird Box was creepy though. They do not need to put chips inside of your body in order to control your mind or body. Chips will only ensure a more, let's say, stronger connection. Yes, I agree with that too, because they already controlling us through the food, through the technology. They controlling us through the money. So I can understand that, because it's not. That's why you have conscious people and the other side of the people of the spectrum, because those people can't get with the program. They're following their program. We're trying to break it. So we know that we can't be controlled. But like you say, the chips will give a stronger connection. It definitely will give them a stronger, get them a strong connection. But what the fuck? It goes back to what I was saying earlier, that that they're copying the consciousness to get an original thought, of what's going on in that brain, so they can train that AI to have those original thoughts as well.
What
Kingsman,
if? What,
I
are you
still ain't.
done?
Yeah, go ahead.
What if they actually have cloned everybody in all the mines and everything? All those people that they clone, they underneath the cabinet in the woods, and they've taken all their minds and put them together, putting this AI.
Damn, almost like that. What's that movie with Shia LaBeouf? The Eagle Eye.
I haven't
Remember?
seen it yet.
Yeah, the Eagle Eye. The computer was the one running the show. Just like in the Matrix. At the end of the Matrix, what do he face? A big ass computer system.
Or Resident Evil. Remember Resident Evil? It was like
I,
that.
I ain't get into Resident Evil the movie. I watched it a few
Yeah,
times.
the computer was controlling all the everything.
So that's what I'm telling you. They telling us what's going on. So why would you? That's why I said Elon Musk said uh, he said something about the ants. He was like, just like humans, we don't care about the ants. If we need a highway built, we're not thinking about ants. We're gonna build the highway. He said same with AI. He said same with AI. As soon as the AI comes on, as soon as the AI comes online and needs something done, it doesn't care about the human. If it has to destroy the human, it would. What human being will create something that wants to destroy the human race? That makes no sense. They are trying to hijack the human body, which is the human soul. They are done with the body. They know the mind. They need to get the soul. They have done trying to attack the body through food, through music, through all this shit. They've been attacking the body and the mind. It's not working. It's not a fast enough process. So now we coming for the soul. We gonna tell the world they sick. We gonna inject nanotechnology in them. Motherfuckers gonna get sick. We got the 5G towers out there where we can activate it to where motherfuckers can come on back online due to the nanotechnology being in the bloodstream.
Mm-hmm.
Waking up, getting up. That's why motherfuckers be walking like because it's a connection. It's a fucking Bluetooth connection through these fucking towers. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they made them to where you can't even take something and just chop them down. Like you gonna have to damn near take a crane and crack that bitch down. Like they made it like they know what they talking about. They know what they doing. All these zombie movies, this shit is for real. This shit is for real.
Yes, Sun Kiss is Kingsman all day. I think Kingsman told everything was gonna happen. From part two with the weed situation, I feel like all this stuff is about to come to light.
A body is just exactly from one dimension to the next. And that's why they're trying to keep us here so they can merge realities. That's the whole thing of the two planets coming together. The MasterCard, when you got the two worlds. Remember, the MasterCard came out years ago. They had that same fucking symbol, the merging of two worlds. They're trying to bring the 3D with the 4D so they can control both realities instead of going through the whole death process because people are getting up out of here. They losing too many souls. Motherfuckers not reincarnating. They ain't going. So now they gotta
Mm-hmm.
create another avenue. That's why they keep changing the way we live. Every 20 years, it's a different generation. It's a new thing. It's a new technology because the souls that are reincarnating coming back on this shit will be too familiarized with that time of life. So they have to change these things up. So when they come back and you growing up, you're not familiar with none of this shit. Everything looks different. Some things you might have a little deja vu here, deja vu there, but they know. They know what the fuck they doing, man. I'm telling you. This is what the singularity is really about. The merging of unintelligent artificial intelligence with synthetic human biology. Exactly. Some fucking AI robot shit. And what's so powerful than not to merge the AI with the human technology, the most perfect creation. They trying to steal souls. That shit is crazy. Exactly. Exactly. So that's why I say that. So that go back to the matrix. Are we trapped in? Are we plugged in somewhere? You know what I'm saying? Are we plugged in somewhere? That's my question. Are we plugged in?
AI has a goal.
and humanity just happens to be in the way, it will destroy humanity as a matter of course, without even thinking about it. No hard feelings. It's just like if we're building a road and an anthill happens to be in the way, we don't hate ants. We're just building a road. And so goodbye anthill. AI has a goal.
See what I'm saying? If AI has a goal and it needs to destroy humanity, they're going to get them out the way. Why would I create something that would destroy me? That's like you creating your kid. That's like you training your kid to destroy you when he gets older. For what? What cause? What purpose? Because this nigga is a look. These are fallen angels right now. We looking at Elon Musk, Bill Gates. These motherfuckers, these people in high political areas. These people are fallen entities, a part of a bloodline that we can't even fathom.
They're just gonna transfer their minds into the body, like AI, like RoboCop, so they can live forever. That's the whole plan. They're gonna become cyborgs, so they won't die like men.
Look, he said LSD has hacked into the T. Hey, come up here, Virgil, because I got questions, gang. Don't nobody else hit the link but Virgil. I got some questions, gang, because you know LSD has hacked into the most highest frequency he originally designed for the world and turned it into the world or reality or matrix. Something ain't right.
You talking about the LSD drug?
Yeah, that's what threw me off. That's what threw me off. Because that's like, no, that threw me off.
Cause it's abbreviated too. So what is the LSD?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what ality means. What up, peace?
What up? What's up with everybody? Knowledge God 13 TV. What's good, man?
Brother chilling.
I see you tapping in on a serious. Hey, how you doing? What's good? What's your name, Mom? I can't see.
Beauty.
Oh, well, hey, how you doing, Beauty?
Fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Doing good. After doing good, I just was chilling and I seen the notification from my brethren come up. I said, let me tap in and see what he talking about. Let me tell y'all something, man. I was having a show one day, right? Knowledge, right? It was a show called what y'all know about full spectrum dominance. You heard me? Y'all heard of that term before?
Is it the color spectrum or that's a different spectrum?
No. You ever heard of the term full spectrum dominance?
Mm-mm.
All right, full spectrum dominance is a contingency plan to first take over the planet, get control of the planet, right? Then the next goal is to get control of the moon. Then the next step is to get control of the sun. All right. That's why you got countries like China inventing artificial suns and stuff like that.
So let me ask you this.
Right.
Let me ask you this real quick.
Right.
Do you think that the eclipse is the charging of the moon?
Nah.
Almost as like they do solar panels?
Nah.
Because so what would be the purpose of the eclipse then? Because if the sun is the biggest in the galaxy, how can a little moon cover its light like that?
The purpose of there's really no purpose for the eclipse. The eclipse is just a result of what happened as the moon being brought into the Earth's orbit, so to speak. It's not even a natural occurrence. You know what I'm saying? Because the moon hasn't always been there.
Right. So that's why. So are we on the same page? What do you think the moon is?
Well, the moon is an artificial construct.
Right.
Right. Y'all ever hear? Okay, let me finish what I was saying though. As far as what I was talking about, when I was talking about full spectrum dominance, though, I had a show talking about and breaking down what full spectrum dominance is. And while I was having that conversation, I was talking about Elon Musk because Elon Musk he's involved with this stuff 100,000%, right? He's involved with the Brain Gate with Bill Gates. Epstein was involved with Brain Gate. You know, goddamn it, Bezos is involved with Brain Gate. A lot more people is involved with that. And the reason why I say that because Shalom Girl, that lady who you showed the video who said that Elon Musk used to babysit him when he was a child.
Yeah.
She came into my comment section.
Who she did?
Yes. Like I've had conversations with Shalom Girl, and she's about to come on my show pretty soon here in a minute.
Oh yeah, you gotta tap me into that one.
Yeah. And she basically confirmed a lot of stuff I've already found out about Elon on my own. But I just want to say that just to say, like, it was crazy. I tapped on your show and I looked on your screen. I said, "Oh, he got Shalom Girl on there." Like I know her. Like I could call her on the phone right now.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So she's official. Her people's is you know, unfortunately she was a part of a Project Monarch. Y'all heard of Project Monarch?
Yeah, damn. So did they did the experiments on her too?
I wouldn't doubt it. Plus, she has a family. She has a family. See, they be connected to who their family is, man.
Right.
You feel me? And her people's is bloodline connected. But just because your people's is bloodline connected, or you come from a bloodline connected bloodline, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are or you will be. You understand what I'm saying? How you think just a random person is babysitting Elon Musk?
Exactly.
She's not lying. She's not making anything up. She's telling 100% facts anytime you hear her she speaks. She knows what she's talking about.
Hey, they want you to break down Project Monarch real quick.
Project Monarch is a offshoot of Project MK Ultra, right? And Project Monarch is what they use in the entertainment industry, sport industry, and the media industry when it comes to how they keep control over certain assets. Hey, nothing but the neighbor's dog just ran up here. And that's what when they have that, and that's how Hollywood, the entertainment industry, the music industry, the sports industry, the media industry, they use Project Monarch to keep control of the so-called celebrities. If you notice, you pay attention, you see a lot of, especially females, they hold in high regard the symbol of a butterfly. Mariah Carey, Beyonce, right? It's just a different, the game. He got a whole tattoo of a butterfly on his face, and he got it covered up with that LA bullshit.
And what does the butterfly symbolize?
The butterfly is a symbol of rebirth, regeneration, right? Metamorphosis, change, right? That's why they call it Project Monarch, because they were literally psychologically changing people from their original state, mental state. All right. Britney Spears, when she shaved her head off all bald and crazy and shit, acting crazy. That's Project Monarch. Cardi B, she's the prop. She's a candidate. I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't a part of it. Project Monarch is very real. It's not fake. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's very real. You hear me?
So did they get the Neuralink? Did they get Elon Musk's chip?
I don't know if they get Elon Musk's chip, but I just want to explain to y'all that you don't necessarily have to have any type of microchips implanted in you in order to gain access to your bodily functions or your thoughts. A chip would just ensure, like I said, a stronger connection.
Remember we did the the other day I went live. We went on there and we seen SZA, and she was shaped as a butterfly. Remember?
SZA is Project. Listen, all these chicks y'all see in the music industry, they are all of them Glorilla. You hear me? All Project Monarch, all of them.
Even
y'all go look into who these people's family members are. Y'all think that these people just get picked to be famous because they had a popping video on YouTube? Go look into who Glorilla's family is, and I guarantee you're gonna find some. Her dad, her mom, her grandpa, somebody was in the military or something. I never thought it was important to look into Glorilla's background like that, but I'm pretty sure if I did, I'll find something. People just don't blow up out of the blue nowadays, y'all, man.
Not anymore.
You don't go from being a nobody to basically you on the radio. Now you're an instant star and all that shit. So it don't. I know it sounds good and all, it just don't happen like that. That's not reality.
Nope. Even Ice Spice, she connected to some dude in the radio or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised to see her people's like all these artists we see coming out. It's like a rebirth of what was going on in the 60s and stuff with all the groups from the 60s who was all children of military intelligence officers and intelligence officers and shit like that. You know, the Mamas and the Papas, the Doors, you feel me? The Bee Gees, you know what I'm talking about? All them bands from the 60s, all the Flower Power disco, not the Flower Power hippie generation.
Yeah.
All of them acts, all of those artists were the children of intelligence and military and intelligence officers. You know what I'm talking about? And they were giving money to become famous. The music industry is ran by the CIA. I want y'all to know that.
Yeah.
CIA, they run to control just about everything as far as like propaganda goes or media and entertainment. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Offset was Whitney Houston backup dancer, I think. It was Offset or somebody.
Yeah, these people don't come they don't just come from nowhere. Just like Drake. Drake don't come from nowhere. Y'all know who his mama is, not his dad, his mama.
I knew she was some white lady or something.
She's part of the dragon family.
Yeah.
His mom is a Khazarian demon, man. Why he's half Jewish. Do you think he's Jewish from his dad's side?
No, I knew that. I knew about that, but I thought his bloodline was way deeper than that. But I thought they came from the dragon family.
On his mama's
On his
side.
mom's side, yeah, I thought they came from the dragon family.
His mama is related, is a loose relative to the Bronfman family of Canada. You know Seagram's gin?
Yeah.
Seagram's, the Bronfman family runs that. The president of Canada, Justin Trudeau, he's a Bronfman.
And gin is a demon.
You hear me? So, this stuff, I know it be sounding like all cryptic and sounding like it's coincidental, but, it's some of that stuff is, often the truth appears to be, stranger than fiction, or it's too good to be true when, it's actually quite the opposite.
Well, Trump actually is not related to none of them because they did a blood trace into him and he doesn't trace back to Dracula.
Trump is the only U.S. president whose bloodline cannot be traced back to anybody of any significance. Now, I have some people try to tell me that he's related to the British royal family, but
everybody in the British royal family is related to all the presidents except for Trump, and they all go back to Dracula in Romania.
And see, we just said that I read somewhere, I'm gonna find that shit where they said
Charles brags about it all the time. You could pull a video, right? Charles brags about being related to Vlad Dracula, man. He brags about it.
Yeah, but
Charles who?
Trump was an Andromeda.
Charles. King Charles King Charles the fifth, the sixth, I think he is. King Charles the sixth or fifth. He brags. He brags about being related to Dracula, Vlad Dracul. He brags
Yeah.
about it.
Okay. Because I
You know
knew
what
that
I'm
they
saying?
was related. I seen that family
Yeah,
tree. I was like, wow. I said Trump ain't
yeah.
something ain't right here.
That's why they do to Trump what he did. Don't that you ain't gotta be connected to no bloodline families to be in. Oh, Trump is in. Trump's uncle, John J. Trump. Huh? Y'all know about his uncle? His uncle is the guy.
Mm-mm.
His uncle is the guy who how could I say it, man? I don't want to say he stole it because it's a little bit more than stole. I'm gonna say he strong armed, extorted Nikola Tesla's tech.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? So Trump is not innocent. Trump's involved.
He's
He
Yeah,
just
but he
ain't
wanted.
well.
So do you think he don't he? But I'm saying he always been involved. But I'm saying, don't you think he just want out? Maybe he's
Nah,
outing himself.
Trump don't want no out. Trump, Trump is how can I say it, man? Trump is a willful, witting idiot. You hear me? Meaning that he knows what the hell is going on, right? He just wanna how can I say it, man? He just like you remember in Dark Knight Rises when or not Dark Knight Rises, but the movie with Batman movie with Heath Ledger playing the Joker. He said some men just want to see
Dark
the world
Knight.
burn. Yeah, the Dark Knight. Remember when Joker said when he was talking about just that some men just want to see the world burn?
Mm-hmm.
That's the type nigga Trump is. He just wants to see
Mm.
America fall. All right. And when I say America, I'm talking about the America of the United States of America, not the America, not the
You talking
United
about the
States for
economy?
America.
Yeah, the economy. He even said it though. Like he said he was like when
But
Bush.
listen though, listen to this though, bro.
Hold on. He
Remember,
said, hold on. He said
I'm about
when Trump was like when what's his name Biden get in office, he was like when Biden get in office, he was like gas is gonna go up, everything is gonna be fucking basically fucked up, and that's what's going on right now. The murder rate that went up, gas high as hell, it's an inflation, food high as hell. Like they showing videos on TikTok like food high as hell. They didn't spend $90, like they ain't get shit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
nah, you all the way right though. But see the thing with Trump is giving off this persona as if he like is trying to help somebody, but not see. But Trump is going to do the exact opposite of what Biden and him was doing, where he's not going to bring in the fun boy agenda and the LGBT. But what is Trump going to bring in? Trump's going to bring in the smart grid. Trump's going to bring in UN Agenda 2030. Trump's going to bring in the robot army. He's already brought in the Space Force. I talked about that when I did the show on Full Spectrum Dominance. He already brought the Space Force in. Trump is in cahoots with people like Bezos, people like Elon Musk. You know, so when Trump get in, it ain't going. He's going to bring in the smart grid.
And they already got that shit where you can go into the store. Soon as you go in, they got like your credit, your ID and stuff. So when you take something off the shelf, put it in your cart.
Yeah, they
They
got that
charge.
at Nationwide Arena, right downtown in my city, Columbus, Ohio. Nationwide Arena, where all the big concerts and stuff be at, and where the goddamn Blue Jackets play. They have stores in there where you can go buy concessions, and you just pick them up, and they'll scan your car as you scan your car.
Remember the video I showed you, that video game called Division? That needs to be rewatched again because it seemed like it's going according to plan of the elites.
Yeah. Like I'm looking at the
Remember
moon
that?
right now. So I'm looking at the moon right now, man. Like it's just the moon's not real, man. It don't even look real from where I'm standing at. Like, it's
That's
older
why
than it should be. You know what I'm saying? It's older than what they say it is. It's too close proximity to the Earth, right?
It's coming closer to the Earth.
You know what I mean? When you think of the moon as like the Death Star from Star Wars.
Yeah,
Like
man, that's
literally.
how it is. Like and if you look it up, it just says it's a fucking satellite base for the Earth. Like, nah, y'all up in that bitch watching us, just like in the Truman Show. They showed they ass inside the moon, watching his ass. Like,
In the scriptures, they call the moon is in the scripture. It's called the lesser light.
yeah, the lesser
Right.
light.
It's called the lesser light. The word moon isn't even mentioned in the scriptures, right? You know what I'm saying? So when you think about the word moon, you know what I'm saying, or what the moon is, the moon didn't come into existence, you know what I'm talking about, until after so-called Lucifer, unintelligent artificial intelligence, fell from heaven. See, the moon is a result of Lucifer's contact with the earth, then turn it into the world or reality or matrix.
Right.
See, the moon is here. The moon is here as a inversion of the lesser light.
What's up, underground? What up, guy? What you mean?
It's like a messed up, distorted copy. Like you got the world, you got the earth, and then you have the world. They're not the same thing.
Yeah.
Right. The sun, the greater light, not the same thing. The lesser light, the moon, they're not the same thing. The moon is an inverted version of the lesser light. It's an old, goddamn it, ancient Zulu folklore story called the Tale of Wawani and Mpanku. Have y'all ever heard of it before? You know, the ancient Zulus from Africa say they descend from people, from beings that come from the Sirius, the Draco Reticuli star system called the Chitahuri. Right.
So look, where
No,
all
let me
these?
finish what I'm saying though, so I can connect what I'm saying about this moon.
Ahead.
So Wawani and Mpanku was called the Snake Brothers in ancient Zulu folklore, and how the moon got here is because they stole it from their father, right, Atum, and rode it across the universe to Earth. That's how they say them. That's how the Zulus say that's how the moon got here. So
Say that one more.
basically, if I roughly translate that, basically the Draco reptilians, or should I say the fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Not Draco Reticuli, but Cannabis Major star system is where the ancient Zulus say their ancestors come from, right? And two of the guys, Wawani and Mpanku, right, is what their names is in ancient Zulu folklore. They stole the moon from their father and rode it across the sky to Earth's orbit, and that's how the moon got here, according to the ancient Zulus, right? And the ancient Dogon people too. And I just said all that to say that it's the actual history of these people, you know what I'm saying, people from all over the world, ancient civilizations, giving stories and accounts about the originality or the actuality of the moon. Not only that, but also saying that they descend from entities that come from another star system or galaxy.
Right.
All right. That's why I just told that story and all that stuff.
No. That's good shit. I never heard that. Never heard that.
But Trump is actually restoring the original Constitution. But he's doing it under nefarious purpose, though, because like I said, you got to always remember who his peoples is, man. You know what I'm saying? His uncle is the one who basically stole Nikola Tesla's tech from him. Right?
Yeah.
How you think Trump family been able to been in wealthy and up all these years after so many bankruptcies? You know? So, you know, Trump might seem like a good guy on the surface and like he's for America and he's for the people, but no, Trump's going to bring in the smart grid. He's going to bring in the technocratic era. He's going to bring in smart cities. He's going to bring in he's already brought in the Space Force. He's going to bring in the robot army, the robot police. Trump's going to bring all that shit in when he get back in office at the end of this year.
Why you think he's going to do all that shit?
Look who funds him. Who funds him? You think Trump ain't funding himself? He ain't up like how he used to be. But he's in good with people like Elon. He's in good with people like Bezos. He's majorly funded by Northrop Grumman. He's majorly funded by Lockheed Martin. He's majorly funded by Boston Dynamics.
Boston Dynamics. He definitely bringing that shit in.
You feel what I'm saying? So Trump is the president that's going to bring in the smart grid, man.
Yeah,
it's going to be on his watch. You know what I'm saying? You already see it. You look on YouTube, you can see the videos. New York, Chicago, Mach City, Houston, all these cities are incorporating smart technology into the police system. They got robot dogs, they got robot dogs, all built by Boston Dynamics.
That
You hear me?
It is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I've been telling people for a long time now, Knowledge, man. The robot army is here. I got a couple of shows I did on my page. The robot army is here. All right. Don't think for 2 seconds there's gonna be some humans rounding your ass up. It's gonna be robots doing that shit, man. This is why they're trying to make us synthetic and create technology like human brain computer interfacing, so we can be synced and linked to these damn synthetic entities, these synthetic bodies. You know what I'm saying? So they can further hack into the frequency and be the more dominant frequency, so we fall into the hive mind collective of the unintelligent artificial intelligence.
Exactly, and be stuck and get our soul being hijacked. So that's what it is. They can't do nothing without the soul.
The soul is the conduit, if you would. You got the soul, you got spirit, then you have the body. The soul is the conduit which merges the two. All right. So if they can hack into the frequency, original frequency, and train upon it, which I know about entrainment.
Go ahead, teach us something.
And become the dominant frequency. That's why 2008. Y'all remember when we switched from analog frequencies to digital frequencies? Everybody had to get their cable switched up and all that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all a part of what's going on right now. You know what I'm talking about? And this is why I said they don't need to put chips in our bodies to gain access or to hack into our human magnetic field. They don't need to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the chip would only ensure a more stronger connection, but they don't need it to get the connection. You understand what I'm saying?
But do you think that is like you said, it's a more stronger connection, but do you think that that's going to be a way of life, just strictly about, you know what I'm saying, putting the chips in us and everything is digital, and they already got where you can scan your goddamn hand over the thing and pay for your stuff. So will it just be is this more so like an introduction to that, or
the chip is more or less to see who's going to go along, right? Because like I said, I mean, of course they could sneak chips in us if they haven't already done it through our food and water and all that shit. But you know what I'm saying? In order, like you said earlier on an earlier stream, they need permission or they got to let us know what they doing, right? And they need permission. They can't just do this stuff. Don't y'all think if these entities that's doing what they doing, don't y'all think if they could take over, they would?
So where they getting the positions from? The humans that's in highest power?
To some degree, yeah. But like I said, they need permission.
Yeah, because they can't. Because that's why I'm saying, like, how's they just taking over and shit like that? It's like
they're taking over because people are allowing them to. People are syncing and linking with this shit. You know, you look at how much people is worshiping the devil and shit like that nowadays. They syncing and linking with it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But if they can't sync with you energetically, they can't link with you physically.
Yep.
You hear me?
Yep.
I'm about to drop down, Knowledge, man, because my people's just pulled up, man. I just wanted to tap in real quick, man. I love
Shit.
when you talk about these type of subjects, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know, because I'll be breaking this stuff down over there on my page, man. We get into it, man.
I appreciate your wisdom, bro.
Man, you already know, bro. I appreciate yours too, man. Y'all stay learning, man. Keep tapping in with my brother Knowledge, man. Let's get them subs up, man. Hit that like button, share on your social media, your social engineering, man. I'm about to drop back down in the comment section, bro.
All right, bro. Be smooth. That's what I'm talking about. Good build. See, we didn't learn some shit. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go back and research some of that shit he was talking about too. That's what I'm talking about right there. Expanding the conscious mindset. Somebody come over here and teach me some shit sometime. Yes, sir. See, and I gotta go more into Trump because Trump he broke some shit down with Trump. And Trump definitely being from different, we don't know if he's from different star systems or whatever the case may be. So I'm definitely going to tap more into that. Beauty, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm like, damn, you done fell asleep on the line.
What happened to what's the name, Roger? What happened to him?
He just dipped.
Oh, okay.
He was breaking some shit down.
Yeah, I heard most of it. It was deep though. It's real deep.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's just like I'm saying, we all connect on different shit. People may know stuff that I don't know. We all connect on that shit. We might come up with the whole plot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do that shit. Like that's what you call real building. Coming to help expand on the conversation. Maybe I may have said something or he has said something in the comment section that I may not understand. Come up, break the shit down, have a good build, go on about our business. That's life. That's real building.
Dang, I wanted to ask him what he think about the economy, but he got off so quick.
Oh, you talking about the economy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, he might come back. Yeah. What you think about it?
I believe that the economy is going downhill, and there was a video. Remember the video that I sent you about the one of the businessmen that be like hanging around with all these elite people talking about they're doing it on purpose? I sent you a video on it.
Oh, okay.
But you probably got to zoom. Well, fast forward to the part where he's talking.
I want to play that video that you had sent me on YouTube.
You still haven't played it yet. You playing everything else but that.
Yeah. I forgot. Shit, we was tapping in. We was tapping in. We had to.
It was called V.
It started like any other day.
Morning, Father Jack.
Damn.
The usual pressures and concerns.
Yeah, Mom?
You're in big trouble.
The moments of possibility.
She's gonna love it.
Until a strange tremor signaled
Tyler! What?
the impossible was upon us. The visitors had arrived.
My God.
The hour of peace, always.
Although their presence incited a global panic,
29 ships now hovering over the major cities of the world.
the visitors claimed they meant no harm.
We're honored to be able to assist mankind with our knowledge and technology.
To some, were saviors.
Heal me. People are jamming newly opened visitor healing centers.
An irresistible attraction.
Peace Ambassador program.
Sign up, hang out with bees, learn about our culture.
Others had their doubts.
It bothers me that they showed up right when we need them the most.
But those who know the truth
I need your help. Start it.
know the visitors
This guy's a terrorist.
must be stopped.
He's part of a sleeper cell.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. The sleeper cell of visitors.
Now, as the visitors infiltrate the world's borders,
They need us for something. The U.S. is the linchpin. The remaining countries will follow.
a resistance is growing.
We gotta build the ranks. Maybe we can find other people who want to fight.
But it must strike fast. Because this
Skinheads.
is only the beginning.
So look,
Mm-hmm.
she said, "What the hell the aliens want?" I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like they already been here. Then they gonna portray to the people that they just getting here, and they trying to help with their technology,
Mm-hmm.
which is gonna change up our reality for the reincarnating souls that come back that may think this is a new world, and the way we live now will be a part of old history. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna everything just gonna gradually change, like how the money is going into digital. You know, everything is becoming digital. Video games, you just buy them right offline. You ain't even gotta buy the disc no more. You can just download it from the internet. Like,
Mm-hmm. You see how I said they have the technology that people needed? They can heal people.
and that's what it do. Like they came right at the time when we need them the most.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked up humanity.
How
So
odd.
right, you done fucked up humanity all this time. Now y'all gonna come back just like how the whole Billy Carson. Y'all motherfuckers watching humanity fall, and now y'all come back when everything fucked up. Like that's crazy.
And then bring some secret knowledge and to make people be like, wow, what is this you're teaching?
Yeah, because you're gonna be in survival mode. So anybody who's bringing you something and you're in survival mode, you're gonna accept it. You don't care. You're just trying to survive.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Are you gonna play that other video that I sent you?
What video?
About the guy who talks about the economy. It was like the first video I sent you.
Where is it? On Instagram?
Mm-mm. Let me see. I can't look because every time I try to minimize this app and go to another one, it knocks me off the chat.
The secret books. Oh, the Billy Carson thing. Beauty.
No, after that, keep going. It talks
Man,
about the economies.
I ain't got nothing after that.
Let me see. Hold on. If I get knocked off, just bring me back on.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's crazy out there. It's a crazy world. That alien shit fucked me up. The part that really fucked me up was this part right here. Where this shit at? This part right here fucked me up. Right. That big ass face.
Okay, I'm back. I sent it to you on Instagram. I sent it.
Hold on, okay. But that big ass face right there fucks me up. Cause it's like, how the fuck? What type of technology is that? You flying
Well,
around.
this is pixel. All of this is pixel underneath.
Listen, to where the whole world could just hear you.
No, she said that she wanted. Remember, if you watch the video again, she said she wanted to take it to the rest of the world. So the only people that can actually hear it was the people that was in that part of the land.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, shit, that's a lot. That's you can still hear a motherfucker speaking from way up there. I ain't going outside. I am not going outside. This video ain't no 8-minute video, is it?
No, that's why I say you have to zoom. You gotta zoom. You gotta fast forward to the part where the guy is talking, because you know you have the person that's an influencer that's making a comment, but you gotta fast forward.
I just played it.
No, we didn't play this one.
Hold on.
So there's an Australian businessman by the name of Tim Gurner of the Gurner Group.
Yeah, fast forwarding.
And a lot of people.
So you want?
I think the problem that we've
right
had
there.
is that we have people decided they didn't really want to work so much anymore through COVID, and that has had a massive issue on productivity. You know, tradies have definitely pulled back on productivity. You know, they have been paid a lot to do not too much in the last few years, and we need to see that change. We need to see unemployment rise. Unemployment has to jump 40, 50% in my view. We need to see pain in the economy. We need to remind people that they work for the employer, not the other way around. I mean, there's been a systematic change where employees feel the employer is extremely lucky to have them, as opposed to the other way around. So it's a dynamic that has to change. We've got to kill that attitude, and that has to come through hurting the economy, which is what the whole global, the world is trying to do. The governments around the world are trying to increase unemployment to get that to some sort of normality. And we're seeing it. I think every employer now is seeing it. I mean, there is definitely massive layoffs going off. People might not be talking about it, but people are definitely laying people off, and we're starting to see less arrogance in the employment market, and that has to continue because that will cascade across the cost balance.
I'm glad he said that.
What the fuck?
Exactly. Yeah, ain't that crazy? That's crazy. That's crazy. That'll let you know they're going full speed ahead, like what they really thinking.
He
They're not
said
even sharing.
he say motherfuckers don't want to work since COVID, so we need to humble these bitches. Damn. That is insane.
Yeah, you know how people are fighting not to go back to the office space? They want to do remote. They won't listen to what they're saying. So they're like, oh, I'm viable at home. And so all these people are causing this commotion. And so they're like, okay, fine. We're just going to start laying y'all off.
That shit just, I gotta listen to that shit again. That shit just made
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Just made me put my blunt out. Like, who is this nigga?
Are doing, and they are literally
is that we have people decided they didn't really want to work so much anymore through COVID, and that has had a massive issue on productivity. You know, tradies have definitely pulled back on productivity. You know, they have been paid a lot to do not too much in the last few years, and we need to see that change. We need to see unemployment rise. Unemployment has to jump 40, 50% in my view. We need to see pain in the economy. We need to remind people that they work for the employer, not the other way around. I mean, there's been a systematic change where employees feel the employer is extremely lucky to have them, as opposed to the other way around. So it's a dynamic that has to change. We've got to kill that attitude, and that has to come through hurting the economy, which is what the whole global, the world is trying to do. The governments around the world are trying to increase unemployment to get that to some sort of normality. And we're seeing it. I think every employer now is seeing it. I mean, there is definitely massive layoffs going off. People might not be talking about it, but people are definitely laying people off, and we're starting to see less arrogance in the employment market, and that has to continue because that will cascade across the cost balance.
That nigga said keep putting pain in the economy.
Yeah, his name is Tim Gardner. I see it at the bottom of the screen. Tim Gardner. He's probably one of the League's family.
He need his ass.
He gotta be.
You say he what?
He gotta be one of those elite bloodlines because it sounds familiar.
Yeah, he sound like he talking. We got to keep the slaves in check. They're getting too smart. Get on their ass. Start beating their ass and take away their food. When they out there working, give them 1 bottle of water instead of 4. Like, that's insane.
Well, see that this rest of society didn't understand what we was going through when we was going through slavery, but now they're starting to see it. Like, dang, how y'all think they were treating us in slavery? They was doing the same stuff. You got the same people who's doing the same stuff to you. Good luck. Good luck.
Insane.
This is the same mentality that they had back during slavery. And y'all wanted to ignore it. Y'all didn't study it. Y'all didn't say, wait a minute, hold on. Ain't this the same stuff they was doing to these people that we put in slavery in the 1600s, 1500s? And now they're implementing it on us. Like this was a test run for them. And now they're putting this in this situation? Yeah, hello. Good luck. They're going to make it where people can't even afford to go to work.
How you got a job and can't afford to get there? Insane. Economy high as hell.
Think about it, California gas prices are at what, $5.66 per gallon. Food is high. So imagine you got to pay for food. You got to do all this stuff. Rent is high here. They're talking about raising people's rent in January to like $3,100 a month. So it's gonna be too expensive to drive to work, to go to work.
I wouldn't pay that. Y'all insane. They can't do that here. Niggas ain't paying that shit. Niggas will beat them rent, man. Please, niggas ain't going. Y'all can raise that motherfucker a little bit. Y'all start talking about some 1,800 and 4 in apartments. Man, they got apartments out here, man. People can't even, like, nowadays apartments are expensive as hell. Like,
Now here it's getting high. If you want to stay in a nice neighborhood, $3,100.
they say to rent a fucking thing back when COVID was on, to rent a U-Haul was like 2,000, like 2,800. Like, and the smallest one, and that was for like the medium one. Like the smallest one, they wanted like 1,650. Like,
Type in people. Type in TikTok people complaining about working.
I did that one before. It was damn, you made me forget what I came on here to put in. Shit. Damn, ridiculous gas prices.
Gas prices are exploding right now as the price per barrel goes up to $92 a barrel. And on top of the Ukraine war and Saudi cutting gas to us. Now, in this article, it says that LA soars to $6 a gas. However, there's this.
Catching this video of gas in LA for a gallon of regular, $7.39.
$7.39.
I do want to add here that Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen had said that she thinks oil prices will stop.
The national average is closer to $4 a gallon. Where I live in Orange Beach, Alabama, it's not bad. It's like $3.40, $3.39, something like that. And I say it's not bad comparatively. Because back in 2020, when nobody was traveling and there was a bunch of gas stockpile, it was only $2 a gallon. Less than that. There's a massive theory, conspiracy theory going around out there that the world's rich want us to be even more subservient. So they're going to keep putting these massive burdens on us until we're the robots that they want. And since most...
That music.
Hey, peep this out. You know, let me tell you, because this is a town that has the highest gas they always show all the time. because it's in the boondocks somewhere. It's like somewhere in the boondocks. You know what I'm saying? So gas is high because it takes a long time to come to a gas station, but gas in the cities is like $5.66.
This
What is up? This is your LA in a minute. And here we go again with gas prices. Once again, Los Angeles has the highest gas prices of any city in the United States, and California has the highest gas prices of any state. So why is Los Angeles and California always at the top of the list of the highest gas prices? You're literally not going to believe the answer. Let's get into it. So gas prices in California have increased 54 of the last 59 days, with the average price in the state being $5.68 and the average price in Los Angeles being $5.74 per gallon. Wow. Meanwhile, the price of gallon nationally is $3.88 per gallon, according to AAA. So keep in mind that Californians consume 33 million gallons of gas per day, or almost 10% of the entire total of the United States. That's a pretty shocking number, but it doesn't explain why Californians are paying 50% more or $2 more per gallon than the national average. So it's easy to point a finger at the taxes imposed on a gallon of gas here in California. State, federal, local. Californians pay $1.30 per gallon average just in taxes. However, Pennsylvania actually pays more taxes per gallon of gas than California, and Washington and a handful of other states are right up there with California as far as how much taxes they pay. So taxes alone don't explain why California has the highest gas prices in the nation. And a special note is that California has the most cars of any state in the United States, and that tax revenue is important for the infrastructure for those cars. However, those cars produce a ton of smog, and that smog is actually another reason why Californians pay more per gallon of gas. That smog means California refineries must produce a cleaner burning and more expensive form of gasoline for consumers at the pump. These regulations began being implemented in 1990.
I ain't finna get all into that, but that is insane.
And they say it's because of taxes of carbon and the added mixture of to prevent pollution. So that's why we have high prices of gas.
Why that shit wasn't like that when Trump was in office?
Well, they just raised it more. That's all it was. They really want people to get out of these gas cars. So California's a taste-run state, so they're basically making people run to the dealerships to buy electric cars.
Man, it's a fucking prison planet, man.
It is. That's what Alex Jones said. He said prison planet. And people thought he was playing. It literally is. We got the Anunnaki here, have us in prison planet.
Man,
there gotta be somebody to save us from these foods for real.
No, these motherfuckers don't like us, man. If you gotta pay to wipe your motherfucking ass, that is insane.
Or to drink water.
To drink what you need. Like, your ass will die if you don't get no water. Like that, this shit is crazy. Insane, man.
There's so many people complaining about how they tired, they overworked. It's insane. So you did a show on that where people talk about they was overworked?
Yeah, we was watching some TikTok videos, and one of these episodes, I can't remember, but we was talking about how people was complaining about how she was like, my husband go to work, I go to work. She was like, I'm tired, he's tired. We're barely hanging out because he's so tired. His feet hurting, his back hurting from working 12 hours. I come home, I'm tired. I gotta cook, clean. You know what I'm saying? We both like, and she was like, and then we both still struggling. She was like, prices are too fucking high. Even one white lady said, me and my husband, she was like, we do well. We make about 80, almost 90,000 together a year, and we should be doing pretty well, but we're fucking broke. She was like, so if you guys are out there making it, like, let me know in my comment section.
It's like, how? I seen that one, yeah.
I'm telling you, people fucked up, man. The world is broke. And then motherfuckers wasn't like this when Trump was in office. I don't get into the political, but when Trump was in office, motherfuckers woke up with 10,000 in their account.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers was waking up with money in their account. People had money. The crime rate out here in the city went down. Like everything was going down because people was able to fucking live.
Yeah.
And it's like they're trying to control how free natural beings live, and that's gonna always have some conflict. It's gonna always do it because we're not running off our natural frequencies. They're fucking up the
That's
frequency.
what. And the Democrats are doing it, and people get mad when I say that. But look, if you go look at the evidence, who's doing it? Man, I'll vote for Republican just on GP because I just know how bad they messing everything up. I just go run to the boot Trump. I don't care. Sure, just money talks, bullshit walks. I'm voting for money. Sorry, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to vote for money because my pockets was full when he was in office.
Zombies in LA.
Look at that
You
shit,
know,
man.
drugs. That was like drugs.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that's the world fucked up, man. People out here making the wrong decision. Why would you even create a drug that'll make somebody do that? That's insane.
It's a lot of young people too. They stoned out. Damn.
Right.
Yeah, they be on them heavy drugs. Yeah, a lot of them are mentally ill.
Hey, fuck is you doing? Put that shit down. Why you trying to break the fucking window? Go take your stupid ass somewhere. Don't fuck with nothing around here. Don't fuck with none of these businesses around here.
That was good he did that, but man, this them drugs, man. Look at this shit.
Mm-hmm.
All these people and people serving these people drugs, man. This is shit fucking insane, man.
Just hangover, and that look like Philly.
I don't know where the fuck this at.
They said Philly is really bad with the whole trank. It's
Look at that.
actually eating people's skin up.
Motherfuckers out there sick. I seen a dude with some nails. His shit was fucking growing out his nails or something. He was fucked up. Look at these motherfuckers up here. Fucked up. Insane. Motherfuckers look young as hell.
That's what I'm saying. It's young people.
All them pills and trying to be off pills and shit.
That's sad. There ain't gonna be no future. Ain't gonna have no people. Ain't gonna be able to have families and kids because it's gonna be everybody gonna be on drugs.
Look at this shit. Motherfuckers in wheelchairs. Motherfuckers fucked up.
And once you get in these homeless camps, you end up getting in drugs too.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up world we live in, man. What else you gotta add to the stream? I gotta get ready in a minute. We got our motherfucking 20-year high school reunion party today.
Nothing, y'all. I think it was a long broadcast. Nothing. Just
It was
I'm
good.
looking for October to roll in. That's what I'm looking for. October to roll in.
Oh, that's when the streams really gonna hit, when all this shit supposed to be going down.
October gonna be really full, a month full of influence talking. You're gonna see them on every day talking about something new.
Hell yeah, man! Damn, G, 20 years. I'll be sitting back thinking like, G, I don't even feel old though.
That's why we need to go through that whole iPad GOAT video, like piece by piece.
Yeah, get some shit out. I don't want to play it on my channel though. They might copyright my shit. They
For
probably
some reason, the original people deleted off their own channel. Or you can take snap pictures. You can take pictures, snap them, still shots.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Still shots. There's ways around it.
There's definitely ways around it. I'm gonna get ready to go to this party in a minute, man.
Have fun.
It's crazy how people change over years, though. You see them, you like, damn. Right, motherfuckers gain weight. Some people look the same, you know.
Are you about to go look mature? Or you gonna look like you about to go to the club?
Well, shit, I'm throwing on some shit. I'm gonna look decent. I got like a V-neck shirt I'm gonna wear. Need some be straight and be fresh. You know me. Mm-hmm.
Is it like a cultural party or is it like a come as you are?
Yeah, it's come as you are. It ain't no like dress up as no suits and ties and no shit like that. Niggas ain't 50 now. Like, calm down. Dang. Niggas ain't 50. But yeah, it's gonna be straight.
Well, you better get ready. See you on the next live.
See you on the next live, gang. Man, I appreciate the bills, man. Appreciate Virgil for coming up, sharing his wisdom. Appreciate you, Beauty, for coming up.
For sure. It was great talking to y'all.
This is Expanding the Conscious Mindset, episode 26. And we're gonna keep building, y'all. And make sure y'all hit that like button and start supporting the stream, gang. We need y'all to start supporting over here. Until next time, we out. Peace.